Hey guys, it's me, Sulaiman. We're back in my kitchen and today we're making the most simple but delicious recipe ever, and it's Sago Gula Melaka. So let's get cooking. So to make sago, these are the two things that will simplify everything. The first one is soak your sago in some cold water for at least half an hour to an hour before you start cooking. And the second tip is to actually use a lot of water. So a lot of people don't use enough water and their sago kind of sticks together and becomes porridge. So I've soaked the sago. As you can see, it's like really plumped up. This is the dry version. This is the soaked version. So what I want to do is I want to turn on my big pot. Get the biggest pot that you have in your kitchen, fill it up with as much water as you can, and you want to bring it up to a simmer. So when the water starts to like simmer a little bit like this, you can start adding your soaked sago, okay? And the trick here is also to keep stirring it, because if you don't, just like pasta, it will stick together. Okay, so I have about 500 grams of dried sago. So this makes quite a number of pots, but my family, we can eat it within like 2 days because we love this so much. So such a simple dessert, but really one of my favorites. Then you want to just stir this around. When it starts evaporating, you just have to keep adding water, okay? And the important bit is to keep it on a sort of medium heat, not too high. And then you're going to be here for about good 15 to 20 minutes, guys. So it does take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, a bit of love, but it is absolutely worth it, okay? So once your sago becomes thick, always add a little bit of water. Even when you think that it doesn't need water, just add water, okay? So now it's done because the sago has become translucent. So what you need is you need to get another bowl, add some cold water to it, like so, more cold water. And what you want to do is you want to just kind of cool down and get rid as much of that starch. So we're just going to sieve it a little bit and then just put it straight in the cold water. That kind of stops the cooking process as well. See all that starch? We don't want that. And just do this until you have all of your sago just chilling in an ice cold bath. So this step is quite important, because if not, then you just going to have like one block of like sago and you don't get the actual sago bits and bites into when you're eating your dessert. See? Can you see? Ah, so good. Okay. And then you can do two things. You can actually add your sago into individual cups or bowls like this, or you can put it into a nice kind of like jelly mold and then you can cut it up. So it's really up to you how you want to plate it, but today we're going to be doing this. So I'm just going to lift up my sago, drip dry it like so, and then just place it straight into my glass. Okay, I'm just going to fill it up halfway because we're going to top it up with a little bit of gula melaka and santan, so you need a little bit of space in order to do that. So you want to chill this in the fridge if you like it cold. If you can't wait like me, you can have it straight away. So it's really up to you how you want to eat it, but usually it's served chilled. And then now we can make the gula melaka drizzle as well as the coconut milk. So we'll put this in the fridge. So the coconut milk, we need to heat it up. So here I have just a packet of coconut cream, and we're just going to add that to a bowl. Very thick, so I'm just going to dilute it with a little bit of water. Don't waste anything in here, guys. Okay. Mix it up. Heat it up on a low to medium. Add in pandan and also a pinch of salt. So we just want to bring that up to a slight simmer. So once it comes to a slow simmer like this, turn it off. We don't want to overboil it because we don't want the coconut fats to split from the coconut water, okay? So that is done. It smells absolutely delicious. I can smell the pandan. So we're just going to let the pandan kind of seep in the coconut milk. I'm going to set it aside here for a second. And now we're going to heat up our gula melaka. You can use coconut sugar, you can use brown sugar, whatever brown sugar that you have. You can even use molasses. So we're going to add this into your pot, and also a little bit of water, maybe half the portion, okay? And that's just to kind of help melt it down a little bit. So you just want to melt this down. It's going to be a nice thick syrup. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So once it all melts up and it's got this beautiful syrupy kind of consistency, you can turn off the fire. Our sago is in the fridge, so now it's time to play. I'm so excited. Okay, so get yourself 2 jugs. If you don't have jugs, you can just use a bowl. Not a problem at all. We just want to pour this in to one so people can just help themselves. So you got your coconut cream in one, and then you've got your syrup in the other. And it's ready. It's completely solidified, just like Jello. It's sticky. It's delicious, perfect. And how you eat it is you pour a little bit of that coconut cream, and then a little bit of that beautiful gula melaka. There you have it, my simple sago gula melaka. If you want to see me make more recipes like this, comment below. Until next time, bye bye.